We have been told and we're made to know that all these judges we have in this country, normally they are not supposed to be seen in all the functions, especially when it concerns all these politicians, because even then that when they are doing party or whatever, you don't usually see them there, just to avoid the interaction between the politicians and the judges, in order not to create all manner of things, biasness in judgments, in their judgments, in their verdicts, and all of that. Especially when you have them having court case in your court. And recently, about Wike saying he was preparing. Of course, he has started this because one day you just see that they are going to bring the key, the car key, the house key to the judges, which they have condemned. This TGN that just come up, the same thing that was said about Ariwola. I think it was this Wike that he was even mingling with here and there. Now this woman again with a Wike saying he was going to build house for them. Now they are seeing this woman with a Lagos State governor, and there's a backlash in regards to this. Nigeria's Chief Justice Kudirat Kekereekun is drawing criticism following her attendance at a dinner organized in her honor by Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. The event aimed to celebrate Kekereekun's contributions to Nigeria's judiciary. Where did she contribute? She contributes to make this country be like this, and was highlighted by Governor Sanwo-Olu on social media, where he praised her achievements as a pioneering figure of Nigeria's judiciary and a proud daughter of Lagos. They will just be organizing program for the body suit them. This one go meet this one, this one go meet this one. That is exactly what they want. But when it comes to the real issue, oh my goodness, the real issue of governance, they are nowhere to be found, but giving excuses upon excuses. The gathering has sparked a wider conversation on judicial independence as some Nigerians voiced concerns over the close association between high-ranking judicial officials and political figures. In many jurisdictions, judges are advised to avoid situations that could imply political bias or favoritism, aiming to preserve public trust in an impartial judiciary. Critics argue that such social engagements may cast doubt on the judiciary's objectivity, especially in a climate where the independence of Nigeria's courts is frequently discussed. Supporters, however, view the events as a ceremonial acknowledgement of Kekereekun's service and influence in the legal field. The debate underscores ongoing concerns about the relationship between Nigeria's judiciary and political powers, as many advocates for stricter boundaries to safeguard judicial impartiality. You see them? The dress, one one could the kaka the cuckoo. Well, is she not human being? Yes, she's human being now. These are the things. If any one of you become governor, minister, even local government chairman, so you will isolate yourself from people because you don't want people to talk. We are talking about judges. This one is talking about nonsense. All these Agbadorians, they will support it, even if they are buying in the bad governance they are dishing out to them. They don't care. The code of conduct for judicial officers in Nigeria is intended to ensure that the judiciary is independent, respected, and transparent. The code includes the following guidelines. Judicial duties. Judicial officers must prioritize their judicial duties over other activities. Conduct. Judicial officers must maintain a high standard of conduct that preserves the integrity and independence of the judiciary. Extrajudicial activities. Judicial officers should regulate their extra. Judges are seen but not heard. This voice is too loud. Is there any problem in attending dinner with a governor if there's nothing attached to it? I laugh, I beg. Waiting remain as decent, honorable, integrity, lawful in this country. Wonders they say shall never end. When people say black, they call it white. I once read a book called Incorruptible Judge. Please, who else did same? Me, oh, I did. I also read another book called A Man for All Seasons, referencing equal scenario. So because she's a CGN, she will not socialize or relate with her people. Read what their code of conduct and ethics says. Exactly. I beg, make you guy out there go to whatever you want to go. She's a legation and being celebrated by our governor. Please read what their conduct and ethics says. Ethics says. Of course now, she's a legation and they go party where now because that is what they know. That is exactly what they know. Oh my goodness. Somebody said Nigeria politicians say they are not smart when it comes to looting. They are not just smart at all. They will come out and tell you boldly that yes, we are looting, we are into corrupt practices. This woman that took Hope Uzodinma of Imo State from fourth position to first position. This woman in all ramifications is the most corrupt CJ and Nigeria has ever produced. Our presidents were worse than the aeroplane driver CJ we had during Buhari tenure. But to me, there is nothing wrong. Of course, I don't go say anything wrong now. Even the lawyers behaving childish, integrity does not even matter to them anymore but money. This is a baseless argument. She's from Lagos as an indigene and work as a magistrate level to judge before the federal level and being honored. The code of conduct for judicial officers in Nigeria is intended to ensure that the judiciary is independent, respected. They will not listen, they won't read it. The CJN office is sacred. How we miss Rusimi the law. She should have attended a dinner hosted by Motor Parks. Abi? She's still a Lagos Antinubu girl, like it or not. No wonder things will continue to get bad. These are the same people who will condone this nonsense, but on the other hand, they begin to say, "Oh, Nigeria should be better. We should do things right." If these little things are not well managed, who is going to manage the bigger things? So, guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this.